An article in the American Journal of Medicine reported that medical bills are behind more than 60% of U.S. personal bankruptcies, adding that more than 75% of these bankrupt families had health insurance but still were overwhelmed by their medical debts. The article, based on research from Harvard Law School, Harvard Medical School, and Ohio University, underscores how a single health crisis can financially destroy both individuals and families. It is information that underscores the need for adequate planning ahead of any health crisis, particularly when known risk factors exist in a family. A qualified financial advisor can help individuals determine if their insurance and savings options are adequate to handle the possibility of a future health crisis. If you have time to prepare, most financial planners will advise the following 5 steps. Number 1, create an emergency cash fund. Create an adequate emergency cash fund to cover a minimum of 3 to 6 months of family household expenses if a patient can't work during their treatment. Number 2, check disability insurance coverage. You may want to consider purchase of separate disability insurance to pay your everyday expenses if your employer-provided disability coverage is not adequate to meet your needs. If you do purchase disability coverage, the benefits on any individual policy need to be coordinated with the group policy. You should factor in any uncovered income need as a part of establishing your emergency cash fund. Number 3, create a health care power of attorney. Be sure you have appropriate documentation in place so that someone you trust can make health care decisions for you in case you're not in a position to do it for yourself. Depending on your state of residence and the preference of your estate planning attorney, this document might be called a Healthcare Advance Directive, Healthcare Power of Attorney, or Healthcare Proxy. Be sure to have a durable power of attorney as well to cover financial and other personal matters beyond health issues. Number 4, build a list of important information. Build a list of critical phone numbers, major assets, and investment accounts where information on each can be found. This can be invaluable in case the person is incapacitated. Number 5, plan your own funeral. Communicate the funeral plans to family members in writing so that your wishes can be implemented in the event of death. Planning your own funeral in advance is a very loving and caring thing to do, as it relieves a significant burden from your family at a time that they're grieving a loss. Taking these 5 steps will go a long way to making things easier for your family if there's a healthcare crisis. Consider getting started on this list right away. You and your family will be glad you did. And if you haven't fully prepared, and if you're facing a family health crisis, be sure to see our financial briefing video, 8 Money Steps to Take in a Serious Health Crisis. Be sure to join us again soon for another installment of The Financial Briefing.